Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Kaguya-sama Love is War. Well, yes, this is Kaguya-sama Love is War Ultra Romantic. We're tonight on episodes 3 and 4 of course, season 3. Actually, just while you're here, do remember, in the little description, in the little pip, we got a little pippy pip that's a follow possibly full audio thing, just for your viewing pleasure, just in case you're feeling a little freaky, it's like, you just click the little linky link and it sends you right there. There's also the timer bottom left. I don't know how much I've said it in Kaguya, so I always want to give people the little reminder. If you're just joining us for season 3, look down there, okay? There's a little snack for you, okay? And while you're down there, give me a little snack. Okay. I mean, like the like button, not anything else. And the subscribe button. Okay. Anyways, yikes. What happened in the last episode and all that such? Let me just get the comments up. We're actually gonna look at the comments real quick. Mostly because of the mask conversation, right? This is crazy, okay? So it's crazy to me that the anime drops in episode 2, right? It drops in freaking... Oh, I haven't even got my notes up. Hayasaka and Miyuki, right? We got a nice Hayasaka episode, which I really appreciated, right? And there was this moment where she was like, do you want to see the real me to Miyuki and all that kind of business. But we didn't actually get to see most of what was going on there because we got hoed. And then we jumped to freaking... Kaguya's perspective, and that was kind of where we were going from there, right? Where it was like, then it turned into like oh my goodness, Hayasaka is banging the president in the karaoke room, so we didn't really get to see the conversation, but there was some degree of a like Hayasaka dealing with like the different hers that she's constantly putting out, in different crowds and such, and dealing with that conversation with Miyuki, right? So that got me rambling, and then also apparently got some, you can see, we were yapping, okay? We were yapping in the comments, but I appreciate the yap. I do love the yap. So I did want to kind of start there, and then we'll go to the scroll through the last episode, just make sure we remember kind of what's going on, and we'll jump into episode 3 and 4. But this conversation, the whole like mask conversation or like the self conversation is like so incredibly like hard for me. I love it in a lot of ways, and I also hate it in a lot of ways. I hate it because it makes me feel like like lose my self-identity if I think about it too much. Like I can feel a physical like I'm literally feeling a physiological response to like even looking at the words true self. It causes like a minor fear response in me, right? Which is I'm probably the outlier for that. I hope most people don't feel like that. But yeah, it also though I think it's a really, really interesting conversation. Which I really liked engaging with. So I'll just give this a real quick slow scroll because this was a nice a little bit back and forth. If anyone watching the video wants to like pause and look at that, the kind of TLDR I would say, because I think I wanted to reply a little bit to the ultimate reply there. But basically the conversation was commenter freebie nobody throwing some ideas out about how like even with the mask construct, right, like using the mask conceptualization, you can still see the masks as reflective of a person's true self, and so you don't have to make all the masks or the different personalities into the true self because they still reflect back to the true self, and so you become like the mask maker, which I quite liked that like descriptor, and so I gave a little bit of like I brought up Kaguya, which was kind of funny. It like naturally Kaguya herself with the whole like ice princess thing, I feel like is very natural to bring into that conversation, where it's like, because I was kind of throwing out some ideas of like, okay, can you like force a mask on someone else, right? What about like an abusive or neglectful household? That's where Kaguya gets brought in. How do we consider like ice princess Kaguya versus normal or like our kind of day-to-day Kaguya now, who's or like I say day-to-day Kaguya now, which part of the day, she's always depending on who she's interacting with, she acts very differently, right? Specifically with Kaguya, it's a really funny or really interesting because the show already like low-key addressed it, like this idea a little bit previously with like the courtroom scene where it was like the ice princess Kaguya and then like child Kaguya like in the judge stand or whatever, and I forget what the third one was. I think stupid Kaguya with the flower in her head or something like that. Because she was like affection brain rotted, and so like she was like throwing out ideas to these different like personas of her, and then I think if I'm recalling the scene correctly, it ended with them being like, "We're all you. You're the one that has to decide like whatever issue we're talking about." Probably some with Miyuki, I forget exactly, but so we've kind of already seen that represented And I felt like with the way it was represented with Kaguya, if memory serves correctly, it's very similar to kind of how I like would like view to conceptualize things, which I think is really interesting. With and of course, like I think a big crux of this whole like idea of masks is, to me, like it leads to some really interesting questions of like what part of your lived existence do you accept as yourself, right? Because if you build these masks around you, I'm worried, one of my worries with that idea is that then you can like abstract your actions out to the masks and be like, oh no, that wasn't me, that was just how I act in it, like that was a lie, that was an illusion, that's not how I actually am, you know. Which I want people to fully accept their own behavior. I like responsibility, you know. And I say that like it's a deeper responsibility than just like, oh, I like responsibility. But anyways, and then there's also like when you consider trauma, you consider like mental health issues, you consider et cetera, et cetera. I feel like there's a tendency to say like, oh, it's weird because I almost feel like this is controversial, but like I always try to like be like, and I even say it right here, like, you are your trauma. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's how I view things. And I don't know. I feel like that's almost a bad thing to say, especially to someone that like is trying to like grow past their trauma, to say like, oh no, that's inside your being right now, you know? But like, if it's not inside your being, then where is it, you know? It's your trauma, and trauma is exhibited through you, so it's you, right? That's kind of how I picture it. Which is where, like, perhaps, and I think, so this, right, this, that's kind of a point that I think is really interesting with the mask idea, that, like, one, like, hypothesis of, like, why that's a thing, why people call it masks as opposed to just seeing that as, like, their identity or whatever, is that they're trying to abstract certain behaviors, certain feelings, certain whatever onto a separate thing to protect their perceived identity, right? So it's like, oh, I get really hurt in like an abusive situation or whatever, and I start acting a certain way. This is my mask I wear around my abuser or whatever. That's a separate mask. That abuse is then kind of like focused in this abstracted second thing, and my real core, it's free from that, right? It's there's that distance there that then I get to stay pure and I get to stay like safe, right? Something like that. Where I would go in and just say like, nope, same thing, sorry bud. But like, honestly, if it works, who cares? That's just how I approach things, right? Don't know if it's working. Oops. That sounded worse than it is. I'm fine. Trust. But yeah, so that's kind of like the reasons I think this distinction's important. And then, but honestly, the way that this comment outlines the mask thing, especially in this chunk, this is so incredibly important to me. And it's not something I've really thought about applying to a mask thing, but I think it can totally work. Let me just grab like the most important line, which is hard to just be like, this one's the most important, but there was a really important line in here. Right here. I guess I wanted an answer to run counter to that, to emphasize our capability to build something based upon our own being, but also going beyond that based on morality, intention, and external pressure. Most specifically, the thing that I really like here is emphasize our capability to build something based upon our own being. That is like why it's crazy. You've come to your mask thing because of the importance of being able to build something like on your own being, like that idea of like being able to having power. It's empowering, right? You've come to it looking for like an empowering feature, which is the same reason that one of the same reasons I've come to like my idea of just incorporating the self into anything. My idea with the whole like you are your everything is because like that means you have control over everything because you are everything, right? Like it's kind of that one adage of man is both the sculpture and the sculptor. Man is both the sculptor and the sculpture. You cannot have change without like whatever. I forget the adage, but very similar. That first part's the important part. Man is both the sculptor and the sculpture, right? So you're like chiseling away at your own being or whatever. Like the capacity for self change is what I think is so important. And so saying that, okay, everything kind of related to me is me, you know, all my actions, all my feelings, all my emotions, all of those are me. Therefore, they're all within my umbrella capability of self-change, right? Whereas with the mask thing, it's like, oh, these masks are constructed by me, therefore I have the ability to create them. I have that power still. So I really like this conceptualization, because one of the large things I like, or one of the things that's so important to me, is addressed very like clearly, and it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, basically this is really Pog. I still probably, I don't know, it's something I've been thinking about a lot more than it's crazy how much RAM this kind of stuff takes up in my school. But like, so like what really comes down to it for me is the utility of the one-step abstraction of the mask construct, which is not something I'm like, I just try to get rid of every piece of abstraction possible in most things, just to make things as simple as possible. Like that's what I usually do when I'm like dealing with crap like this, but I don't know. It's definitely given me a new perspective that I've been like thinking about. So very much appreciated. And this is incredibly true too. If you deny Ishimiko, what are you even smoking? I don't even want some. Usually that's the follow-up. What are you smoking and where can I get some? You keep that to yourself. No thanks. But yeah. And this was kind of a continuation of that, or not continuation, like a separate thing on the mask stuff. So let me just read a little bit of this. The thing about not being yourself is not actually referring to any objective true self, the one it's access to. I think it's dumb to refute it that way because it doesn't help. It's a feeling and it stems from feeling. It's not that one is doing something wrong, et cetera, right? So just, I think, so this point of like, it's not actually referring to this like philosophical objective self stuff. It's just completely like based within feeling. For like yes and no. I think for Hayasaka, that's a yes. I don't think Hayasaka is like losing her self-identity or anything like that. I think it's more so based out of insecurity, which is exactly, it's what she says, right? And I think I kind of threw this out, like I kind of weakly, I think said this in the episode at some point where I said like, I'm definitely I think I said like something like, I'm extrapolating with this, you know, and I'm kind of going outside of where I think the show's actually trying to talk. I'm pretty sure I said something like that. If I didn't say it then I'm saying it now. That like a lot of the objective reality, self-conception, self-identity stuff, that is, I don't think, where the show's pushing as hard, which is totally fine. It's just stuff that I've thought about a lot, like, and so I like to yap about. It's just yap fuel, bro. Yap in my yap fireplace, bro. My little yap coals, and they're going as they're burning. That's the yap fuel. But yeah, to actually address this a bit more. So like with Hayasaka, I think that this is pretty accurate. I remember she said something like, nobody would love like your true self. This is why we do masks, right? So like she pretty explicitly says, and I'll in the scroll through, we'll grab it. But she pretty explicitly says like that it's about not being deserving of love unless you're like masquerading in some sense, or like not being capable of being loved unless you're masquerading in some sense. So it does pretty literally, like even she's aware of, it goes down to there is something about myself that I feel I need to deceive people around, right? Exactly this line, for thinking you can't be loved for who you are, internalizing that as meaning that you have to deceive people about yourself. I think that's pretty much what Hayasaka, yeah, and you're exactly like Hayasaka described. So yeah, you're pretty much quoting the thing I was trying to quote, but yeah, so basically Paul. So Hayasaka, I think that's pretty true, and so like, to actually address that, like this is the thing, bro. If I'm talking to Hayasaka, I'm not saying a single thing that I said in this yap about it. I'm not bringing any of this stuff up, right? Because who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like this is not like, you gotta, you gotta know when to hold them and when to play the cards, right? This is not a card you play on somebody when they're having if someone's having an emotional problem, right? If someone's saying like, I don't feel deserving, yeah, I'm feeling that I'm not worthy of love or whatever, you don't start being like, okay, but define love. Like that's a good way to just get emotionally disconnected. You know what I mean? When you start like probing them intellectually or like philosophically, that's not a good idea at all, right? You just meet people where they're at and try to help them verbalize what they're feeling and be there and emotionally support them, blah, 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 right? So, for Hayasaka, I think this is a fair read. Outside of Hayasaka, in like a more general sense, the thought about not being yourself, not referring to any objective true self, I wouldn't say it's always based, well, like, everything's probably based, I think everything's based in feeling. Well, no, I don't freaking know, who cares? Feeling is stupid, but, the point of like, it's not actually referring to any objective true self, the one it's access to, I think it's dumb to refute it that way because it doesn't help. It's a feeling and it stems from a feeling. I wouldn't say that's always true. Well, it being it being a non-factor. The objective true self discussion being a non-factor, I don't think is always true, or like being kind of a distraction point isn't always true. And I don't know if that's necessarily what you're saying, and because you could be applying this more specifically to Hayasaka, in which case, cool, like then we're on the same page. But like, and I don't know. Oh my goodness, I hate this discussion. Is so hard for me. Every time I hate discussions on the self, and I love discussions on the self. How can I love and hate something at the same time? It's almost like my self is divided, bro. Whoa. But yeah, it's not actually referring to any objective true self that one has access to. Like, this is the thing. Let me just take it a different place. Let me, like, this last word, right? What you do is, rather by addressing the root feeling of being unlovable, and extending that love to yourself, right? The solution posited is self-love, which I think is a pretty good solution in a lot of situations, right? Though, do realize that, like, by saying yourself at the end, you've answered the thing I'm talking about, right? You've implied an answer, right? Where I'm talking about an objective true self, what is the self? Like, and that kind of even begs the question, is there a true self? Is there a self at all? Blah, blah, blah. Which you can spin down into if you would like. The thing, though, is by loving yourself, you need to have a self to love. How do you target yourself if you don't know what your self is? So I almost want to say that, like, the objective true self, I don't want to say deeper because that makes it sound worse, but it's like it does feel like it's a different level discussion, not necessarily better or worse, not necessarily deeper or higher or whatever, but it's a different level discussion to the, I think, very, like, self-esteem discussion coming with Hayasaka, where for me, and I'm saying for me because this is largely based off of, like, personal experience, which I think is relevant when we're talking about the self. I think that's probably, I think each person has a pretty good, like credibility being, hypothetically, all of us being selves, right? So I think it's relevant. Where for me, like, I've had all sorts of questionings and deep, 14 in your deep. See, this is why I hate this discussion so much, man. It's so hard. Like, self-crisis, or identity crises. I've had a good couple identity crises in my time. Not a good couple. I mean, it depends. How long does it have to be until it splits into two? Good question. But, like, it's hard to love yourself if you don't know what yourself is. You know what I mean? Then where do I target my love? Right? How can I love something if I'm not even sure it's there? Right? And how can I love something if part of me wants to love something, but part of me doesn't want to love something? Then do I cut out the part of me that doesn't want to, or do I grow the part of me that does and have it overpower in some way? You know, it's like, how do you even approach that, right? And so that's why, like, just going to, like, self-love and going to, like, the feeling, the emotive aspect of such, like, if I followed the emotive aspect all the way to the core and didn't ever, like, try to lean into something intellectual, I don't know if I would make it. Or maybe the intellectual is the poison and being fully emotive would save you, and being intellectual is the poison. I don't know. It's tough. I'm, like, getting lost in the sauce right now. Basically, that point from earlier I think is the most important, that it's hard to do self-love if you're not sure what yourself is. And so grounding yourself, especially, like, okay, I remember. There was I'll bring it to a personal, what's the word? Mini story. I forget the term. I don't know, mini story. Because I think it's relevant, right? We're tangenting hard. I'll make sure to make this clear in the chapter descriptions, right? So people can skip. But there was, so, like, I like viewing my life in arcs, right? Where I have different arcs throughout my life, where then I can usually be like, okay, here was a change, etc. And going into, like, roughly going into teenage years, there was, like, a big shift in, like, how I was as a person, due to, you know, puberty's going on, lots of other stuff was going on, crazy time. I'm sure many can relate. And so there was a very, like, I could feel how different I was as a person, right? Reflecting back on, like, my elementary school experiences or whatever, it's like, what happened to me? You know, that felt like a question I would ask myself a lot of, like, what even just occurred? I don't feel like I'm the same being I used to be. So, like, what even happened? And even nowadays, like, I'll get that, this is random, but, I was talking to my mom the other day, and this has happened a few times, and she'll, like, offhand, like, she'll mention, like, how different I am now. you know? And it's not not necessarily positive. It's not like negative. I love my mom and like it's great, but it's this there's this moment continuously of like you're so much like sadder or like sadder is such a crazy word to throw in. You're so much different in like a kind of like what happened, it like went wrong. I want you to be happy again. That sounds worse than it is. Trust. I just am losing the right word. Compared to how you used to be, right? And so that begged me into the question of like, okay, I'm definitely different than I used to be. So like, what's the difference? Like, was that me or was this me? Or are they both me or neither of them me, right? Like, I as a person, apparently I'm so much more malleable by external circumstance and even internal happenings that are out of my control than I previously believed, that it comes to the point that I'm so different, right? Like, my ideas have changed, my morals have perhaps changed, my like emotional experience has changed, like my ability to exhibit certain emotions has changed completely, right? As a kid, I cried all the time, bro. You tell me a sad story, oh, our neighbor's dog is lost, I'm sobbing, right? You tell me that now, I don't feel anything, right? You gotta really work me into getting like into a cry mood, you know? And that's, I think, very obvious even in like compare, you know, the only, like, in this reaction format, I think that's very obvious, right? Where, like, bro, certain people will be able to freaking cry on command, not me, right? And so there's this crazy, like, when your self is so different from how it used to be, then it kind of pulls the self into, like, under the microscope, where it's like, okay, then what's the through line, right? Is it just that temporally I'm kind of linked to that previous incarnation, you know? Is there like a true self at the core and I've built up like these different walls or these different masks around myself in order to like exist in certain situations, but despite those there is a true core that has remained untouched, or is all of this a self, you know? And so in the wake of that kind of conversation, which I don't think is what Kaguya is doing, again, let me reiterate, I don't think that's what Hayasaka is doing, though if you start going there, Hayasaka, I will follow you, without question. I'll follow you wherever you go, Hayasaka, in like a cool way, in like a leadership way, not in like a stalker way, trust. My goodness. But yeah, basically all that. Did any of that make sense? I don't think it needed to, because who cares? Okay, anyways. Yeah, so I guess my final thing is just like, I think it can be an important conversation, especially if somebody is not sure of what they are, you know, which I think is a question. I don't really know how prolific of a question that is. I don't know how many people question that about themselves. I think a good amount, but I might be overstating that. Maybe nobody thinks about that because they're that confident in themselves. That's like, well, what do you mean? What do you mean, what is myself, right? Yeah. So basically, who am I? Good question. Kaguya time. So, episode 2 of Kaguya-sama Love is War. Let me pull this up. I wanna hear what Hayasaka was saying. So, Hayasaka, can you spit a bar? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's muted. I was about to say, my headphones are so quiet, I can't hear a thing. So, she spat some bars, I think, right here. Where he's like, yeah, I feel like you were putting on a bit of an act. And he's like, oh, it's nice. Yeah, it's easier when you're not putting up an act. And she's like, bro, I'm putting up an act right now. You want me to be honest? I can't. My Kaguya is helping me out, bro. Yeah, here. You need a mask to get people to like you. To earn someone's love. Earn someone's love is pretty crazy too. I mean, real, but like, earn is a very interesting word to use next to love. I think I talked about that last time. Or I mentioned it as being a thing and didn't elaborate, which is what I'm going to do again. Hide their ugly and weak parts behind an act. No one can be loved for the person they truly are. One thing I did like about the comments, well, like, somebody pointed out that, like, Miyuki's doing this as much as, like, Hayasaka, which is perhaps the reason she was bringing this up. And that kind of got me thinking of, like, oh, in what way? And it's just, I guess, in his, like, president persona, you know? Or even just, like, obviously with him and Kaguya, right? Where they have their like, that's the thing, though. Like, isn't it crazy that, like, we're viewing their, like, I think the intuition, I think what most people would do is be like, oh, they have these true emotions, and then they're too scared to exhibit them, therefore they act different, they put up an illusion, right? They put up a freaking, an act right? To hide their deep-seated insecurity or whatever. Though I almost want like that's kind of where I would jump in and be like, no, like them acting that way, them attempting to hide is exactly who they are. They're a person who attempts to hide. That doesn't mean that they're, you know what I mean? It's like the very action of putting up a mask is a statement on who you are. So like you know what I mean? And so I want to say the mask you put up is you as much as the action of putting up a mask is you, as much as you is you, right? Because yeah, like there's this, I have my true heart, my true emotions, and my true love for you, and then I'm too scared to do it, so I don't act that way. It's like that's all true. What do you mean like true love that's somehow uniquely true compared to the rest? I don't get that, man. But yeah, no one can be loved for the person they truly are. Then tell me, could you show your true self to others? How do you even answer that? Could you drop the brave face and stop forcing yourself? Let me pretend she's asking me this question. Could you drop the brave face and stop forcing yourself? All I know how to do is force myself. I've been forcing myself my entire life, or at least for the last good couple of years. Like that is my being is my mask. I can't just drop the mask because it's not a mask. It's my skin. It's my face. It's my flesh. What, you just rip it off? And so we leave. Let me leave that conversation and more so go probably where the spirit of her questioning is. Where all your weakness is on your sleeve. Just stop hiding your vulnerabilities, right? Be like real in that way. Talk about everything that you like would be wanting to but afraid to, right? Just get rid of all the fear and do that. And she's like, she hits him with the craziest stare. She locked in on him. And then she's like, oh shit, I've been stared for a minute. Winky face. And let me put the axe back up. Miyuki is not having it. Miyuki is like, bro. What is this, bro? I'll leave. But then he, of course, helps her because he's real. Was there anything else here? I don't know. I'm like the worst person to talk about identity and with because I will just spiral into doom pilling. There is no self. Am I the whole of my parts if I don't even know what my parts are? No, I'm not the whole of anything because I'm nothing. Because I don't exist. Because I'm just pixels. I'm just pixels on a screen, man. How could I? Okay. Let me show you the real me. Hayasaka, me too, bro. Let me show you the real me. I just flashed the cat. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. I've been like low-key dreading talking about this all week. Wait, I'm being real. Holy crap. There it is. Wait. Is that the real him? Let me just completely counteract my entire position and say that that's the real me and I was being fake previously. Let's do that. I don't, you know, dude, this conversation has been like, I've known that I've like I felt like I needed to talk about this and to like kind of conclude the thought on the mask stuff. I have not wanted to. I've literally been just sitting over in this bed, just staring at the ceiling being like, oh boy, the identity crisis has come again. Oh god, we're doing the mask thing again, right? And we isn't even dude. Oh, you want to know something? The reason I say we referring to myself a lot. I don't know if people have noticed that. I don't even know if I noticed that. Well, no, I definitely do because I just said it. What is blood yapping about, right? But I refer to myself as we sometimes. It's a method and it's a habit. No, it's a habit that came from a period where I actually thought that I was a multiplicity, which might even still be true. But I more so, I considered myself a multiplicity as opposed to a whole for a good while. And so I would refer to myself as we because I was a we. And not in like an identity, not in like a dissociative identity disorder way. That's like such an extreme form, but more just like as a small act of language to see like, what is it like being a we? Like if I actually consider myself not as an individual and as a multiple, what does that do? So I think it's sometimes a quirk of my own language now where I use we in contexts that people don't usually use we. And it stems from that. It stems from from like some identity question that I was toying with for a good one of the arcs, right? One of the arcs, as previously stated, I like using arcs, right? I know exactly the year or two span of the core of that and a lot of the fun traits of that arc for me, right? Really fun tangent. 10 seconds. D&D characters, right? It was like I was like, what are these? If that's where one of the questions led, because I play a lot in D&D. It's like, how to what degree do these fit into my identity at all, right? Especially the ones that I feel like I've used a part of myself to sculpt them. Perhaps you might argue that every single one of them is sculpted from a part of yourself. Oh my lord, see how he just loses it and he doesn't know? Anyways, this picture, wasn't this somebody pointed out that this was the one from the end of the OVA. That's mating, oh my brain's rotted. Okay, no, I'm not saying that. Okay, at least it was close. I saw mating P, and I was like, what the they actually said, no, it's just mating partner. My goodness. Wasn't there also a shot of like, where was that shot? Of, that one girl with the Onodera? Wasn't Onodera holding that for a second too? Which is kind of funny. The image, the like censored image. Or maybe it was here. Right here. I can draw something even more explicit. Yeah. So you can actually see it. Now that someone pointed out, I can see it. Chika's hair, Kaguya's hair, Miko's hair, Hayasaka's hair. Boom. So that was kind of horrifying and fun, I guess. Horrifying is your gut term. Guys, I gotta watch the episode. Guys and gals and everything in between. Correct the language. I use guys pretty non-gendered. Oh my goodness, there's a new OP in ED. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta look at these, huh? Maybe I just do it next time. I'm just doing it next time. We'll watch it naturally one more time. I gotta get into an episode. If we continue the mask theme with Hayasaka, I would love that. I think that'd be really interesting. I'm really primed for that. I cannot carry the conversation on my own because I'm not sure there is an I to label things onto as my own. Anyways, this is just normal subtitles. Next episode, episode 4, there's custom subtitles that the Discord put together. Thank you, MX. That like address like a translation issue. So that's kind of fun. We get a little special subtitle action. Ooh, one of a kind experience. Episode 3 of Kaguya-sama Love is War. Let's get going in a 3, a 2, a 1. Bang! Bro, I also got, wait. Oh no, my milk. I drank it all. Oh, you want to know fun stuff while we're talking about, like, exposing weaknesses, bro? I don't pronounce milk as milky usually with the I. I used to say milk with an E. But every single time I say milk now, I have that little instinct that I'm doing something different than what I want to. Like, my instincts say milk. But so I always have to catch myself and go milk instead. Crazy how that works. Bro, who are these? Oh, that's Tarantino, right? Who is the blue-haired girl? Stalker Girl has been building up for arcs now. I thought he was about to pull out the Glock. I'm not gonna lie. Well, homeboy, what do you have in there? Da, 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 da. I love this OP, bro. Every kiss more and more feels like it's never enough. I was about to say it really be like that sometimes, and then I was like, does it? Okay. Anyways. Wow, okay, stop doom posting. Lock in. Look how fun this is. Yeah. The subtitles make this so good for me, bro. I love them. Look at them go. Narukaro. No way I can control myself. Yeah, lay bare. I mean, that's even kind of calling back to the mask stuff, right? Like, lay yourself bare. Kashiwagi, what are you doing just looking at me like that? Are you joking? Are you being real? Kashiwagi wants to kill. Wait, is this actually happening? Wait, why is Miko here? Miko, get out of... I'm playing. Both. And then yourself. Okay. Don't do that. Do not do that. Oh my god, it is finally happening. Stalker Girl is finally getting to be in the show. Thank goodness. Okay, you didn't actually get cheated on, you're just extrapolating. I get it. Cheating is violating the bounds of the relationship that you have previously established. So if you... Kaguya, that is wrong. That's why you have to communicate with your partner and decide, okay, what is cheating? What is cheating? For some people, exactly. For some people, you can bang and it's not cheating. You can bang with anyone, a more open relationship. Other people, exactly, yeah. That's why communication's important. Easy. Miko, you gotta clutch this. You just had that off the top? Article 770 of the Civil Code? You could argue for common law language, or common law, or I forget the term, common law marriage? Miko, you got caught. You got caught there. No, if you're doing that, that's already a problem. You're violating, yup. Nope. No, he wasn't. If you feel, Kaguya, you're so, Kaguya, shut up. No, Kaguya, bad. Unlawful opening of correspondence. Yeah, dude. The problem is that you feel like you have to, you feel like you can't talk to him unless you'd rather go through his phone. That is such an L. No, you're What does that mean? No, Miko, lock in. You're good. He should, I mean, he should probably be like, hey, I'm gonna, like, I don't know. He's not cheating. Well, he's cheating by her definition. But he's not cheating. That's kind of an L. It's an L move because he didn't talk to her about it. Be like, well, it's like a minor L. Oh, this is about to be bad. That's a little, like, that's kind of sus. I mean, just a little bit. That's pretty funny. The one time she flips is when Kaguya doesn't want it. Kaguya, you're so... She's so annoying. What is going on there? Helping her with her homework? Now he's tutoring her? Wasn't she like number 7 or something? You. Bro, she's about to start bopping to that, bro. Oh, Chica, that's crazy. It's Chica. You're literally letting it fly right now. Oh my goodness, I've seen that gif a million times. That's crazy. That's a Yosh gif, bro. Miko was plugging in headphones? Yo, Kashiwagi. Yo, we got an eavesdrop. Chica doing the do, Mr. Grinch. Okay, let's see how Homeboy handles this. Ouch. Good move, bro. Good move. Maki. Good Nagi-san name drop. That's what I was about to say. That's why they went shopping. Good move. What is wrong with you three? You're kind of... Aww. Y'all are all 5 getting hot and bothered watching him smooch? You just stop watching him. Stop watching him. That's so weird. Oh, they Frenchin' in the hall? Dude, Kashiwagi, don't be going through his phone. Recommended a lame one on purpose? Bruh. Maki sucks. Maki actually sucks. Maki wants to act. Maki. Okay. Okay, at least she's communicating this finally. Maki's now playing. She's laughing because she's crying. She's actually crying. She's crying. Somebody help her. Oh, no. Charlie Brown looking. Wait, it's Charlie Brown. Maki, he has a girlfriend. Don't try to break him up. That's so cringe. What are you? Yep. Ah! Dude. Ishigami looks afraid, bro. No, you've never been in the show. Like, you're always in the background. Oh, you're third. Wait, you're Shinomiya? What? Oh, shoot. That's really far, right? Okay. That's so random. Ignoramuses? Stop yapping. Oh, is she crying? Exactly. Miyuki, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Not another one of these. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Not the Shinomiya condition again. It's literally Kaguya from season 1. It's literally Kaguya from season 1. Yeah. Facts. Ishigami's like... I mean, Miyuki's like, uh-oh. Miyuki's like, uh-oh. Bro, Ishigami spit. Maybe a little bit. Aww. Just had to scream at her enough and then she would admit it. That sounds good. Oh my goodness, it's literally Kaguya from season 1. Ask their saliva in each other's mouths about that. She's coping so hard she knows she's coping. This ... is her coping. Yeah. She can't even make it through her monologue. Aww. Okay. Well... Oh my goodness, and you're friends with her? Bro, Ishigami, that's a weird thing to say to her face. This girl's actually quite likable. She can't take it either. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's dying right now. Wait. Oh, wow. It'll be his second. Ishigami, you're... Ouch. Yeah. That's pretty ouch. She's nice. She can't take that. Aw, my sweet little incel Shigami. Incel Shigami, bro. Oh my goodness, there was a monster. Okay. Yeah. 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 The music stopped. Bro, not the wall slap. Yeah, that was... Dude, he caused this. He just realized that this is a freaking Rube Goldberg machine. Villain arc. Villain arc. Villain arc. Villain arc. No, you can't. What do you mean, yeah and sure? No. You fight through it. She really said, you can do it myself in third person. Whoa, 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 whoa. Her eyes changed. I hate that. Why would you say that? Why would you open the door to say that? My goodness. Aww. They literally said the same thing, yeah. I can't believe Maki just, hired my two boys, bro. Aw, is she feeling better? Because she got to talk. Miyuki wants to be believed. Oh, this guy. Wait, these guys are... I like these guys. Hogging Hayasaka is crazy. Yeah. But it still makes me... Bro, literally look at a mirror and you have the answer. It's so sad. What is she about to say? Who is running? The Yamanote line game? Is that like... What's the 10 coin game? Whoa, whoa, heads or tails? Okay. He's like, I've been exposed. Little does he know, bro. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. I've never seen it done that way with a coin. Like, to... Yeah. Ishigami's like, shit. What is in your shoes? Why would you do that? That's crazy. Yeah, you get thrown out. Yeah, literally. Real though, don't lie. These are about to get so unhinged. What is she doing, bro? I'm curious about her question. Kaguya, shut up. Stop lying to yourself. Oh my goodness. I can't take it. Oh, you shuffle them. So we don't know who said yes. They're all yes. 3 yeses. Ishigami. Miyuki Kaguya. No, wait. Miko. Ishigami Kaguya. Miyuki didn't do it. He was too scared. What? Okay, we're getting 1 yes from Miko. Two? Okay, 1. It's Miko. We all know it's Miko. Yay! That's crazy. Miko's sitting there burning. He put no himself. Oh, okay, no, he put no himself. Okay, it was Miko. Miko, my goodness, she is in another world. Everyone is just like shuttling, like putting their insecurities into the questions. This ain't fun. This is just sad. Yes, I'm playing. No, fine. All of our existences are. I'm playing. No, it's a no. Needed as a strong word. Just kidding, yes. Okay, they're all no's. Yay, they love you. Your purpose is renewed. Give her a... Oh, she put no too. She's self-affirmed. Look how happy she is. Ew, the focus on her ear freaked me out. Okay. Aw, Miko. I know. You are, and it's so sad, and it makes me so sad for you. We need to protect Miko. Yeah. Oh, you're memorizing whose coin is which. You're crazy. That's smart. I didn't even think about that. Good move. How big your dick? You got a big dick. That's a crazy question. That's crazier than the dick joke. Yuki, bro. Dude. Then he gets to say, why are you so desperate to know this? It's almost like you have a... Promiscuous people. That's why you shuffle... You flip yours and then flip another person's. Okay. Normally would be... Yeah, I mean, she's such a player. It's a different coin? Yeah. He could have double flipped though. Who is it then? Yeah. Good move. He's my goat. He's got the coin pocket! Oh, he coin pocketed. I thought, ow, my head. Good move. Great move. So he switched out his coin. He didn't like flip the coins underneath or anything weird. That would assume you'd kind of need to know the other person's. You'd be screwed with the entire system at that point, so. It was Chica 2. 2 yeses. 3? Ishigami 2, bro? Y'all suck. Ooh, good communication. Notice how they're not even looking at each other because they're too scared. Aww, my boy. It's important to me, bro. You're so... Okay, great move, Kaguya. That was freaking scary, bro.
Oh, good move with the coin? Wait, oh, that was so good. Wait, what? The Detective Chica...
You're bad at your job. Oh my goodness, answering with the coin and walking away is adorable. That was so sweet, actually. Bro just drank this future potion. Wait, I'm just gonna watch this again. This is such a fun... Get back, Kaguya is great. The infantry rifle. Me and my angel that got stolen away to the moon by my dad and Kay and my army lieutenants. Aw, Kashiwagi and all of them are at nerve, bro. Wrong reference. We aren't doing Mecha. We're doing doing Starship Troopers Trust. So what's interesting here is the Shinomiya household are a bunch of insectoids. And Chika died. Okay, so he wants Chika to die, low-key? Let's really analyze this. It's funny that him and Hayasaka are kind of a connected move there. That's kind of interesting. They do be like connecting more. It's kind of wait, yeah, she's standing apart from everyone there. I wonder, dude, what did she freaking tell him in that room? Did they really just sing? My true self is my love for music. Freaking Hanakawa, what is your name? I just said it. I mixed it up with Hanakawa. Hayasaka, my goodness, your name is so mix-upable. Oh my goodness, the brain rot sets in. This was a cute episode. I liked this episode. Kashiwagi in the cheating. Kashiwagi, you gotta lock in, bro. You are losing it, okay? He literally went out of his way to buy you a present and, like, got one of your friends to help you. Like, I know it's kind of sus, but, like, he was trying to surprise you with a gift. So, like, he had a really good reason. And if this was off the limits, if this was not something within, like, acceptable boundaries, and that's something you have to make clear, like, early. Hopefully they've learned from this as a couple, and there can be, like, okay. She did. Actually, they did learn from this, because she said, like, you are making me a bit anxious, like, going out with my boy, you know? She did say that to Maki. So that's good, right? That's her saying, like, this behavior, I'm okay with it, but I want you to be careful because I get a little nervous. So I don't want you to be doing this a lot. Like, be careful with this type deal, you know? So, eventually good move. Poor freaking boyfriend, though. We still don't know his name, do we? Isn't he still Kashiwaki's boyfriend? Like, my goodness, give her a name. But poor boyfriend, though, like... was just kind of doing his thing and then getting his phone, like, creeped through. Like, that's an invasion of privacy that's, like, a problem. Like, don't go through my phone. You know what I mean? Like, if you're like, hey, are you, like, texting other girls? I'll be like, no. And if you don't believe me, then there's bigger, like, this is the thing. The problem is if you feel like, if you don't trust me to the point that you think you need to go through my phone, we already have a big problem. We're already really on the rocks, okay? On the rack, okay? The relationship's in a pickle. My goodness. Oh my, wait, Kashiwagi, good move. You see this hand on the head tech? Good move. Bro, too many people don't do anything. They will literally just straw puppet like they'll hit you with the scarecrow, bro. I ain't trying to get scarecrowed, man. Are you kidding me? Like, give me some of these, bro. Come on. Kashiwagi, thank you. He's not doing it. What are you doing with your... Oh, wait. Okay. I was about to say, yo, Kashiwagi's boyfriend, what are you doing with your hands? I mean, they ain't up here. Hey, yo. But, dude, make some moves, man. But, yeah. So, and the cheating thing, obviously, paralleling to, like, Miyuki stuff was funny. She's literally, like... Kaguya's literally flipping every single sentence, like... My goodness. Poor Miko. Dude, the whole thing about Miko going to a host club being such a bad idea is so true. It's, like, true in such an interesting way. I don't even know, like, how does he say this? Or how does Ishigami say this? Like, well, yeah, because, like, positive affirmation just melts her immediately, and then she, like, doesn't know how to respond. No, this is so true. Don't go to a mixer. A guy is going to take advantage of you. That's why Ishigami's the GOAT. Because he will never... Because he's my GOAT. That's just crazy conceptually to imagine. Like, I don't want to. That just makes me sad. Like, take care of Miko, please. I know we are so clutch, but my sweet little Miko deserves to not be taken advantage of at a host club. My sweet little Miko. Maki tripping. Finally, we got Maki to do something, bro. Finally, I've been waiting. Yeah, she's just been in the background all along. Her being like a Shinomiya relative was crazy. Kind of curious what they're gonna do with that, because they did a little bit of a thing where like she's like acting like weird with Kaguya, you know, with like her eyes going weird and her kind of being all like, I don't know, like very Shinomiya house crest, you know, and so it's almost like a ghost of her past. Dude, it's really a ghost of Kaguya's past, right? It's an early game Kaguya. It's reminding them of Kaguya. It's got that same personality, except she didn't get the love relationship sorted out, you know? She doesn't have the benefit of a Miyuki. Instead, the person she likes doesn't like her back, and, well, like, romantically, and is in a relationship with her friend. So it's like if Kaguya's Chika cuck dynamic, crazy sentence. It's like if that entire, like, thing that Kaguya worries about, it's like if that actually was the case, you know? What would that have done to Kaguya, you know? Because is foil the term? She kind of a foil to Kaguya in that way, which is like I'm curious what they'll do with her, because like she is, you know, acting a bit Shinomiya, you know, all spooky and like devil-eyed, right? Like soulless eyes. Yeah, just that whole deal right here. This is what I was looking for, right? Good afternoon, great auntie. Like, we literally got geometry together. I don't know what you're smoking. I don't, you know what I mean? So yeah, like, that's just, she's tripping. Stepping on her head was crazy. She's tripping. Don't help her break up Kashiwagi and Kashiwagi's boyfriend, for the love of goodness, Gravy, okay? Miyuki, Ishigami, I need y'all to lock in. We're doing no schemes there. No scheming allowed. Right? We didn't even use the lie detector test because everybody is a freaking hoe with these coins, memorizing coin things. Ishigami, come on. Wait, so the first one was the feelings one, right? We can't even trust that anyone was being genuine other than Miko and Miyuki and probably Kaguya. I don't trust Chika or Ishigami. Yeah, 3 people have feelings for someone else at the table. You know what really sucks about that? That means that Miko and Ishigami aren't both willing to admit that they have feelings for each other. Because it's not Chika. Right? It's definitely Ishigami. You don't go, who? Who did it? Who? Come on, bro. You are not smooth. It's 1,000,000% Ishigami, Miyuki, Kaguya, and he's trying to feign ignorance because he's so afraid that he just admitted to liking Miko. He definitely likes Miko. Miko isn't yet willing to admit to herself that she likes him back. Miko, you'll get there. Trust. I love you too. Chika she's in love with board games, bro. She does not want Ishigami or Miyuki. This is a fun game. I'm actually gonna yoink this. And I'm gonna be the only one that knows the coin tech, bro. I'm gonna be Ishigami. I'm gonna cheat. Yeah. Though, dude, if people started doing this if I ever play this game, where it's this whole, like, affirm me business, I'm gonna get so annoyed. It's like, bro, I'm not trying to just play affirmations. I'm trying to get some secrets out of y'all, okay? I don't want to just make y'all feel good over and over. I want something I can work with. Give me some cheese. Cheese? What is he, a mouse? I am a mouse. But yeah, so glad they started talking about the mixer thing. Easy. I'm kind of ready to jump into the next one. We did jump to this, like, cheating boundary stuff. I kind of talked about it at the time. You just gotta talk to each other. It really shrimple ads. You know what I mean? The cheating boundaries are whatever y'all set with each other. You know? Okay, let me make sure I have the right subtitles. How do I choose my add select? Oh wait, they're not here. I have to load them. Okay, let me load desktop, episode 4 edited for pink, click, subtitle selection, episode 4 edited for pink. So my subtitles are going to be, like, a little different than like if someone's doing timer, right? My subtitles will be a little different than the ones that I've been doing up to this point. I think it's literally the same, but like there was one important thing that was edited, something like that. So I don't know. Let's jump into this episode though. Episode 4 of Kaguya-sama Love is War. Excited to see what they do. Where are we gonna go? I mean, we've started something with this Maki thing, especially with the connection to Kaguya. So I could definitely see that continuing. Otherwise, the third person that likes another person at the table, Ishigami's my guess. I was coping earlier when I said it was Ishigami and Miko and Miyuki didn't flip. No, Miyuki flipped. Ishigami also flipped. Miko didn't flip. That's my guess of it. And it'd be really cute if she flipped. Oh my goodness, if Miko flipped, I would love that. That would be so sweet. But I just don't think. I don't think she did that. Dude, imagine if she flipped right after she says that she hates. She says I love Ishigami and then does I hate Ishigami for her next coin. My goodness, Miko, lock in. That is so crazy. No, I don't think that's what happened. But anyways, do want to see what's happening with this episode, what arc we're going down. I want more freaking mask talk. I don't know if we're gonna get it though. We're kind of so passive with Hayasaka. Hayasaka, get back on my screen. Let's get going to episode 4 in a 3, a 2, a 1. Bang! The Lovebirds. Ow, ow. What? Oh, yeah, okay, okay, dude, Ishigami's like getting jealous, bro. I'm sick of y'all loving each other. This is such a fun, I like how Miyuki kind of the main character of that little thing. Look at, he's like the one trying to dodge it all at first. Miyuki's my boy. Oh, he's running towards Kaguya, but the gravity keeps like flipping him over. That's crazy. Ultra romantic. Man, some of the side characters would be really fun to see, though. Wait, is that literally K just with a different haircut? No, wait, it's blue. It's not white. That's K. Yeah, who is blue-haired girl? I was about to say, is that K with, like, a weird tint of hair? No, that's just... I don't know who that is. Maybe I have brain damage. I don't know. I have memory loss. Okay, we're getting to the fun part. Dude, this OP is so sick, actually. Like, right here, bro? Oh, my goodness. I just like staring at it. I don't even have anything to say. It's just clean, man. It's simply clean. Like, I'm running through all these universes just to come lay my heart bare to you. Bro, Chica with the love magnifying glass looking at the desk. Like, bro, they're literally confessing right behind you. You are so bad at this job. Let them love. Exactly. You're such a hypocrite. Yeah, literally. Good call out. Yeah? Miko, get in here. Oh, random. Wait, does he have a crush on Tsubame? Wait, I mean, I would too, but like, what? Because she was so sweet to him? Oh my goodness. Ishigami is dead. He's actually dying right now. Good move. Yup, reset. Full reset. Yup, no, I didn't feel anything. I don't need love. Nope. Yeah, I hate her. Wait, who? Oh, she's gonna torture it out of him. Remember when she, like, whipped him that one time? Wait. That happened, right? Dude, it's like a repeat of his backstory, low-key. Wasn't that girl kind of popular? That's weird. Kagi, you're so weird for this. Don't be killing him like this. That makes us so sad. He's firing. Oh, he's firing it at himself. Oh, he's... Wait, Ishigami's literally me. Wait, he's literally me. Oh my goodness, he's playing Dark Souls. Aww. He has a crush on Kyasu. Wait, but what about the Miko thing? Frick. She was so sweet. She was so sweet. I really liked seeing her. Yeah. He has such a thing for genuinely nice people. That's literally his favorite thing. That is really sweet. And I'm just a little... yeah. Why is Ishigami literally me? Okay, well, I don't want to say he's literally me and then hear this. Like, okay. My goodness, don't call me out now. Call him... okay. Whoa, Kaguya. Good move. It's a good point about pointing out the... like... never mind. She's literally lamenting her own situation, being like, you should be better than me. Be better than me. What's your idea? What's your cooking? Wait, who flipped that coin then? Or was it at all, or was it at this table? I'm gonna have to rewatch episode 3. Yeah. Oh, that's romantic. Okay, Kaguya, log it. Oh, Lord. I know. Okay. 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 Be mine. Wow, cute. She's not gonna get it. I'd be scared of who's leaving flowers on my desk. Yeah. Ishigami, that is not Riz. Why is Ishigami so literally me? He's actually such a good character. He's so literally me, it hurts. Like, I just like this poor guy. Okay. A photo album? Like of you as a baby, or like my phone? No, okay, like a baby one. Okay, that's just a little extreme, but it's kind of cute, but like it's a little extreme. That's like, dude, I would not be able to, like, nobody would be able to respond to that. Okay, my goodness, Kaguya. Some people like eccentricity. I mean, they better, or else we're all screwed. What just moved? He's so me. Yeah, define it for me. I don't want it, so define it. Smart? No, he's already kind. Good call. Good call. Women are drawn to power? His grace. I mean, fair, I guess, but like, that's just such a funny line. Women are drawn to power. Yeah, I'm drawn to power too. I want a powerful woman. Are you kidding me? Just powerful in certain ways, right? Pause. My goodness. I don't need you to be... Okay. Only if she cares about that. Like, it's... You know what I mean. This is like the type of... Let me change myself and then I'll admit my feelings. Let me change myself and then I'll be blank, blank, blank. Let me just, and then I'll. You're never gonna do it, dude. You just have to do it. Especially if it's this roundabout, she's not gonna notice, dude. To be continued the second term. Kaguya's impossible task, the Swallow's Cowrie Shell Part 1. Oh, finals time. Oh, Miyuki said, another first place. Yu wants to meet expectations. That ink blot. No, he's got to lock in. He's got to lock in. Yeah. Yes! Kill everyone beneath you. Real one. He's getting distracted by Kaguya. Crazy line. Aw, that's cute. He's staring at her. Bruh. Oh, crazy! Goofy. Oh, you couldn't focus at home? Oh. No, big mistake. Yeah. Yeah, she just got a smartphone too, so she has no... Yeah, she has no self-control. Hand tech, hand tech. Why y'all lie so much? Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, she is, huh? Fair. I need this. I need this. But Ishigami's not in the room, bro. Chico, my goodness. What? Oh yeah, okay, I forgot. Oh, she doesn't need it. She doesn't need it from Dad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was a lie. Oh wait, he is studying at home. Wait, is he? Don't fail anything. Wait, imagine if he gets Miko's attention through performing well. Go move Ishigami. No, you're locking in, brother. But now he's got a girl he's looking for. Lock in. It says shut up dumbass on his wall. Homegirl. No, it's Tsubame. Yeah. Or is he gonna say something else? Neither? Was it Kaguya's belief? It was Kaguya thinking he could. Dang. That confidence from another person. Yep. Yep. Wow, good move. I like that, actually. Same with Miko, too. Same with Miko. Miko just looked at him like that way too. But it was Kaguya he's talking about. Okay, okay. First is Miko. Good job, Miko. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you're incapable of improving. Good move. It reminds me, dude, are you okay? This is like a callback to the Miyuki thing where he went and shadowboxed. This time it's not success, though. Yeah. Yeah, damn. I actually tried for once and I got hoed for it. I didn't get anything. You improved, though. I mean, you made moves. She just walked in the dude's bathroom? Giga Chad. Unimportant. He got that fight in him. He do got that fight in him. You did, though. You did, though. There we go. Good spirit. Good mentality. Yeah. The one guy on the toilet, like, damn, that was a crazy conversation I just overheard. Aww. Ouch. Damn. Now I need the excuse. Yeah. Surely. No, that's definitely a lie. Dang. It is really a callback to the Miyuki one. He's still shadowboxing. Yippee! Yippee! Oh, I'm gonna have to read that. Okay, it's in the break between. That'll be easy to find again. Get. There we go. Oh, house dinner? Chica's sister? Sorry. Okay, too. That's so fun. You're so annoying. You only care if... Yeah, you only care... You're so annoying. Invite Ishigami and Miko, please. No parents? Oh. Oh. It worked. The Shirogane couldn't come on this day. Oh. Ugh. You are anti-subject F mode. Oh, she gotta, like, really hide it. Yeah. She gotta wear a freaking wig cap. Oh, she's a dude. That thing on the wall. Okay, yeah. Be believable, yeah. I'm an effeminate crybaby. Okay. This is straight out of a novel you would read. Yeah, that's crazy. Lie is built on elements of truth. Write that down, underline it, italicize it, bold it, put it on my head. Tattoo. Go to line. Lie is built on the truth. Persona is built on the truth. Hayasaka. I really did ask for Hayasaka this episode and get Hayasaka this episode. Big. Dude. He's gay. Yoink. That's funny. So is it just us three? I guess so. Yay! Cute outfit, yay! I feel like, what is actually happening? I feel like something weird is going on. This is so strange. Oh, we gonna gossip? Ishigami and I know y'all ain't drinking wine. Why you swaying like that? Hmm? Good move, Chica. She's got it. Wait, you actually... Oh, you're so stupid. I hate you so much. I literally said the... Okay. She's just sleep deprived. It's 11:30. Oh, shit. She's gonna spill something. She's gonna... So stupid. Chica is such the person to call other people at a sleepover. His face. He's like, what the hell am I looking at? That's what Kate, call you on the phone. You're so quick to switch. Oh, good kick. Wait, what? Heavy with the scent of love. Crazy line. Dude, okay, don't be switching on me. Oh, he's waiting. He's waiting for a text, bro. Mate, stop trying to kick me. Dude. Oh, you're still messaging her? The gay line just went crazy. The gay... She ships it. Dude, she actually is like, I can't handle this. That is so funny. He's still chatting with her. That's really interesting. I like that. My favorite musical track. This is my favorite musical track they ever play. I love this track so much. Oh my goodness. I really am so mad that this is probably another fake out. She fell asleep. Yeah. One day. Oh my goodness. They're literally... Please! That's so funny. I'll be texting you later, Miyuki. What are they talking about? Please. Dude, Chica... That is actually so funny. Something about women... I've seen that before, bro. Women and gay men that are both attractive are crazy. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I like men. Okay, I'm talking as if I'm a woman here. I like men, so of course I like... Okay, you're just gonna clip me. Never mind, I'm not finishing that. What am I, a fool? What am I, a fool? Kaguya, what is wrong with you, man? Why can't you just tell me? Why can't you just tell him? We always gotta get you love drunk. We always gotta get you love drunk, tired, freaking, whatever, stupid with affection. By stupid, I mean like the flower in the head thing. But we can never quite make it, can't we? We can never quite push it there. This really is sleepover energy, huh? The like, who do you like thing that, oh, who do you like? So, that is such sleepover energy, bro. Man. I'm trying to flash back into my, you know, sleepovers for like 15 years. Wait, how old am I? 15, I would be 6, because I'm 21 right now. So no, I'm not when I was 6, like 10 years ago. Wait, no. Yeah, that'd be 11? That's about right. My like 10 year ago freaking sleepovers, bro. I'm trying to flashback. That's crazy. I'm so tired of the bait and switch. I need it, bro. I need them to just say it. I love that track though, dude. That music, like it almost made me like at the end of the season 2, right, when they did the phone thing. It got me emotional there. It got me mad emotional there, right? And it's like they started playing it just again, you know. It's just there's something so like. I wish I could explain better. I just want to hear it. I just want to hear about it. Where is it? When did it pick up? Was it when she leaned back? It must have been. Oh my goodness. Good timing, bro. Good timing on the music kicking in. I'll forgive you if you tell me who you like, though. Bro, I just flashbacked so hard that I actually am taking emotional damage. That was crazy. Dude, I am Ishigami. I'm just gonna change subjects because I gotta leave. I gotta leave that area. Dude, this episode got me freaking... This entire, like, reaction episode got me messed up, bro. I'm so off my rocker right now. Oh, get this out of my hair. Get this out of my hair. Dude, I feel like my lived experience is something I'm seeing in Ishigami so much, which is crazy because I haven't really seen it before, but I think it's probably pretty normal. Like this thing of like resenting other people's relationships because you're envious of their happiness, and you know that whole spiel, that whole shtick. Yeah, I've done that before, right? To me, I'm so intimate, like I'm so aware though how unbecoming it is that I immediately flip it back onto myself and go like I literally, my brain will go like, oh, look at them having a good time together. I hate that. No, wait, shut up. You should be happy for them. You're wrong for hating that, right? You're being an envious little ding dong, okay? So like now it's funny. I think when I say that that's how my brain works, that's how it used to work, right? It's actually, I think, changed now. I think I've habitually changed it. So like previously I would see like, you know, a couple holding hands or whatever, and I'd look at them and I would like shake my head and be like, oh my goodness, like I just so alone or whatever, right? Like it comes out as like I hate this, love destroy beam, whatever Ishigami says, but it comes from a place of envy, like Kaguya says, right? And so yeah, I've definitely done that before, right? And it was like right before the black and white section. Where was I leading? But then I started flipping it back on myself and being like, bro, you're really envious of other people being happy. Like, be happy for them, dude. And so it would then be the chain of notice other people, hate, like have an emote, like a flash of negative envy, whatever you want to call it, and then an immediate like self-reflect, like an immediate like self-correction of like shame, like a little bit of shame for like how like stop doing that. And then I would force myself to say like I'm happy for them, right? And now whenever I see someone like that, it's like that entire process has gotten so fast that I pretty much jump all the early hurdles and I just go like oh, that's sweet, I'm happy for them. So now I've pretty much like I think the behavior's been corrected, but yeah, I mean I've had this exact behavior for a very long time and I very much understand it, you know. And if I really if I change it from being a instant process, if I actually stretch it out and examine the process, yeah, I feel this way. For sure. I'll admit it. I don't even, you know what Yeah. This part, though, is so real, too. This thing, I think they've mentioned this before, where imagining the person you're into with somebody else. I don't know if the show has said this. I'll just say this, because I'm not sure if the show has said this, or if this is just something I think. But if you're unsure about your emotion, I think the show said this. If you're unsure about how you feel about somebody, like romantically or not, then just imagine them getting in a relationship. And then if you feel jealous, yeah, I'm pretty sure Chica said this, right? And then if you feel jealous of that, then you know you have feelings, right? Imagine them hooking up with somebody else. Imagine them being a couple with someone else. Then I think that's a good way to imagine, like, how would I feel if that was the case? And then that can give you information on how you actually feel now, you know? That's a really good technique, you know, if you're trying to do that. To force that on somebody else is a bit like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm like, man, I'm kind of into this girl, and then my buddy goes, yeah, imagine her giant, beautiful 7'9" boyfriend lumberjack. And it's like, bro, could you not? Like, I'm sure. And I know it's a little different because Ishigami's hiding it at this point, but yeah, this part's crazy though. Like where he aims it at himself. That's literally me, dude. I've had this. I don't think I've seen this before. in a piece of media, but it's very, that's how I've been, you know, literally my entire life. Like as soon as I started developing like crushes or whatever in elementary school, one of the first things I did is immediately like try to rid myself of it, you know, which is kind of what he's doing here. Well, he's doing it in his head. I think it's a little different actually. I'm projecting. Because I think it's he's imagining it happening, them being a couple in his head, so he's aiming it at them in his head, and so that's what he's using the beam on, as opposed to himself. Or it could be himself. Well, because there's two ways to read this, right? You could read this as he's imagining them in a relationship, so he's targeting them, because he wants to break them up in his head, because he wants to, of course, be with her. Or the deeper read, which I don't think is the case, but is how I originally interpreted it, which is in the wake of them being together, he's trying to rid himself of any attachment to her. So instead of trying to break them apart, he's trying to break him and her apart, his attachment to her apart, which is something I relate to very, very much, right? Literally every single time I've had a crush on somebody, there has been a large part of me that's tried to destroy it because I don't like how, like, it, I don't know. Something about, oh my goodness, what just moved? That scared me so bad. Something about, like, man, I wonder why I started doing... No, I know exactly. I've done that. I've done this rabbit hole. I'm not going to say that rabbit hole out loud. That rabbit hole is way too long and introspective to go down in a Kaguya episode. But no, yeah, that behavior of like, oh, I have feelings for this person. I hate that I have feelings for this person. I have to destroy that, you know? Yeah. Me in elementary school was different, let me just say. But yeah, and then that extended... Because, well, and the crazy thing for me is that extended, when that's happened later in life, like more like high school era, the behavior maintained, but it took a different lens. How would I describe it in like 10 words or less? Because I don't want to talk about this a lot. I'm trying to, because it doesn't have to do with Kaguya anymore. It went from, it's similar to what he says here. Let me grab it. Kind of this. It's a little different to this because this is just insecurity, right? She's a mighty swallow and I'm a mere worm trying to like get her attention or whatever. No, I guess that's kind of what it was. Yeah, so later in life, that behavior of like trying to get rid of it. At first it wasn't out of for me, it wasn't out of like inferiority or whatever. It's not like she's better than me and I can never get with her. It was more so just like not liking the sensation of not being in control of your emotions and thinking that romantic things were something that you were supposed to be ashamed of, which is complicated, and I won't get into like the freaking genealogy of that, but you know, this later thing is something that I think I very much felt in my high school era, specifically at work, not even at high school, but at work in my high school era, there was like a girl I was super into, right? And I was aware that I was not at all in a place to be in a relationship, you know? But that didn't stop me from like being being my brain freaking rotting into being interested into her, right? And it started to get into the point of like, obsession's a strong word, but like, you know, where it's like, I literally cannot get this person out of my head, right? Like I literally, like, especially when I was at work, it's like, I literally, every moment of me at work, if she's also at work, I'm thinking about her. And it was like torture. It was like, I don't want to be doing this. Like I can't be in a relationship with somebody if I'm like this. Like, so in that way, it's like, I am the mere worm. Like she does not need to deal with me like this. Like I'm a problem, you know? So in that way, that being the reason, that being like part of his insecurity is definitely relatable, though. The thing for me, like, for reading it on Ishigami's, I think it's like, it comes from him, like, I'm not good enough. Whereas for me, it's I'm not good enough, and that's like a self-esteem issue. For me, it was, I'm not good enough, and I stand by it to this day that I'm really, like, I was having problems, and I was fixing them, as opposed to, like, self-esteem. You know what I mean? Like, because there are times when you just aren't ready for a relationship, you know? And so you gotta, like, untangle your own emotional state. It was more of that for me. So little different, but it definitely, like, man, that's what's so good about Ishigami, bro. He hits you in all the, like, that's what's so good about this show. You know, it's just such a, like, school romantic age show. Because, dude, figuring all that out, going through, you know, elementary to high school or whatever for me, it's that shit complicated, that shit hard, it's vulnerable, it's scary, it's exciting, it's all these things at the same time. And this show just hits at that from so many different angles, you know? The sleepover thing, where I was flashbacking a second ago, that's like, I actually felt like I regressed 10 years for a few seconds there, which was very strange. I haven't felt like that in a long time, you know? It was the shot of Kaguya laying down, this one right here. I'll forgive you if you tell me who you like, though. It's like, bro, this is what little me used to be thinking about, like, all the time. Like, they'd be like, oh, like, I'll tell you who I like if you tell me who you like. You know, that was literally me, bro. In between the bouts of, like, I must destroy my own affection, right? But yeah, it's so incredibly relatable, but it's also, like, what came to mind and what caused me to flashback it was so hard is that, like, I don't know if I've talked about it. Oh my goodness. My yaps are getting confused. I think I've talked about it in Kaguya. No, I didn't. Who did I tell that to? Did I tell that to somebody in real life? Did I tell that to the mirror? I don't remember. But y'all are like, what is blood yapping about? Yeah, it's in my own skull. I'm just speaking out loud. No, because just the very specific dynamic of being at a sleepover and, like, being with your friends and, like, being in some sort of communication with, like, a person you're interested in and playing the little, like, love me not games or whatever and being like, yo, hype me up, I'm trying to, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've done this before. I've done this exact thing before. And this response, this is what got me for a moment there. It was this moment of for Kaguya, like, I imagined what Miyuki's saying right here, looking at my phone and seeing the girl I'm interested in saying something like this, right? Something very sweet and very playful. And I thought for a second, like, oh my goodness, that's literally what I was fishing for 10 years ago. Like this, or like probably like 13 at that point. No, 12. 12 years ago, right? And so it was like, bro, like, I really felt like I just went back 12 years and was like looking at my phone and being like, this is exactly what Homeboy was like. This is, you know, I felt like I was daydreaming about what I was looking for all over again, like 12 years ago. And then crushing reality, like Ishigami lifestyle hit me, and I was like, oh, wait a second. How far? Oh, no. You know what I mean? The entire black and white part is what I'm looking for real quick. Was it further back? Oh my goodness, where was it? Let me just grab some of this. She is so cute. She is really adorable. I like Ishigami does have that's my type too. Genuinely kind people is definitely one of my favorite types of, or like girl. That's a somebody I get romantically interested in people that are very genuinely kind and sincere. That is one of the easiest ways to get to my heart. But it's not a necessity apparently. That's crazy. Whoa, that was crazy. Oh, wait, who said that? Wait, I said that. Like, some weird part of me just dude, that was one of those things that was like Freudian slip level. Whereas, like, that was instinctual, that was unconscious, but that was actually packed. I feel like I need to unpack what I just said. I'll unpack it later. Alone. Let me get some of this dialogue. I don't need to unpack, I already unpacked it in my brain immediately. Introspected. Check. Next. Where was the segment, man? Skip forward, skip forward. She's incredibly sincere, true. This is such his type. It's so sweet. Right here, right here. When the self-doubt started hitting. And then, was it Kaguya being like, this comes from a place of, like, failing over and over? Or was it the narrator? I knew from the start it was doomed. Right here, right? This is what I'm looking for. It was a narrator, okay. Use lack of self-esteem. Mentality. But it goes to Kaguya's eye, so I kind of think this is her read of it a little bit. But mentality brought on by countless unsuccessful experiences. His life was nothing but one failure after another. Why try if I'm gonna fail again? Yeah, them hopelessnesses really do hit diff. Especially him going to a place of like, huh, I don't need anybody. Because that's what I think he said like at the beginning when he was playing on the game. Yeah, I mean, that's really the natural trait, right? Where it's like you convince yourself that you don't need it as a way to cope with the fact that you feel like you can't obtain it. I do like how Kaguya connected with him here. That was kind of real. That was kind of real. What did he say? Like, I'm never... Like, right when she left, maybe? Couldn't be farther from the truth. I'm fishing for a line, but I'm not sure where it is, so I won't worry about it. I won't worry about it. But yeah, this show is so relatable in, like, the most crazy ways. And it's pleasant relatable and it's painful relatable at the same time, bro. All these lies were crazy too. Like, my goodness, can we lock in? But yeah, Ishigami, disappointment, real. No, I feel that. This was a good multi-level joke. The whole like setup for Hayasaka being the gay maid, and then that actually translated, because that is such a like, I was gonna say like it was such a like girls manga fantasy, like the gay butler maid dude. And he's like, he's an effeminate crybaby, so he's also like hooking up with another butler, and it's like, oh, they love each other, and it's like two dudes, because like the girl can be attracted to both dudes, and so watching two dudes that you're attracted to be attracted to each other is like a thing for like them, I would imagine. That's just kind of the sentiment I've heard before, you know. Source, it came to me in a dream, right? And so for that, for like Chika to make the wrong assumption, though honestly for it to be kind of like built very reasonable, between Miyuki and her, or him, the persona, that was funny. I quite liked that. then the blood. My goodness, like I can't, dude. Y'all really weren't joking when you said Kate constantly has her feet on the screen. I promise. Like, I haven't changed. No, I'm the same. I've never changed. Okay, New Year, same me, right? Like. It's as soon as it's like, don't think of a yellow elephant. Don't think of Kay's feet. Like, all anyone can think about is Kay's feet. It's like, dude, it's freaking everywhere, man. Like it's full definition. But yeah, this part, all those plot lines really connected just to make Chika think that Miyuki was romantically entangled with the gay, effeminate crybaby maid, and then Chika was super into it. That's so funny. Yeah, she had to go collect herself, bro. She got blood loss. Let me just feel this one more time, and then we'll end the episode. Okay, what are you doing? Are you stretching? What? And why are y'all drinking grape juice? Like, this music is so good. I need that full track really bad. Damn. That shit hit different, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Y'all, that's probably gonna leave it for this one. Episode, what was that? 3 and 4. Wait, what was the wrong translation? I'm very curious what the not edited for pink dot ass actually was. Maybe something to do, maybe my only guess is that it was her lines here, because I know it was an important line. So let me just see if it's this, but otherwise, it's an excuse for me to watch this scene again. Let me just see if the mistranslation is something here, but otherwise, I don't know. I had no idea when y'all might have done it. Okay, forgive you if you tell me who you like, though. Hey! He's tripping. I need her to be drunk on being tired more often. Nah, yeah, they cut it off. So no, I don't know what this. I wonder what the subtitles difference was. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, I'm so excited for them to actually freaking admit it to each other. Though, then what? Then the show's over, bro. Like, that's kind of the basis of the show. I mean, it doesn't mean your concept can't change, but like, that is, I don't even know where you would go next. You know, the cycle repeats with Ishigami and Miko. Oh my goodness, but Ishigami's actually doing a love relationship with Tsubame now. And I can't root on my guy failing. I want him to succeed and be happy. Especially because he's gotten hoed so much. So, like, I don't want to say, like, I hope he and Tsubame don't work so that he and Miko hook up. I don't want that. I want him to find love and success wherever he looks. Yeah. Poor Ishigami. You're my boy, though. Never forget that. But yeah, that's all I got for this one. Episode 3 and 4 of Kaguya-sama Love is War. On to the next episode 5. Should be exciting. Of course. If you like the video, subscribe if you're new. Blah, blah, blah. Comment below if you have anything to say or join the Discord and talk to me other Kaguya-sama Love is War fans there. But until then, until the next episode, that's all I got for you tonight. I'll be seeing you then.